Hello, my name is Ashley Scher. I'm the founder and CEO of ShareLove.Fund, and we are going to continue on this topic of navigating uncertainty. Let's take a few breaths together. From time to time, I will be silent in this meditation, and that is an opportunity for you to internalize your own experience. You can breathe in through your nose and out your mouth. You can do this seated like I am, or having your feet on the floor if you want to feel more grounded. You can do this as a walking meditation, pairing your footsteps with your breath. You can do this lying on your back. They do say with meditation, it's nice to have a long spine. So seated in an alert position is supposed to give you the most benefits of it, but you can do it in a way that feels comfortable to you. Let's take a few breaths together. You can have your palms down on your knees to really have a grounding effect. Breathing in through the nose and out the mouth, or however is comfortable to you. You can think of something that serves you. An example could be, no matter what is going on in the world, I know I always have access to my breath. This is a way to rein in, like reel in your mind from that panicked uncertainty, that frantic uncertainty. It's a way to reel it in to something you own that you can control. You can control your breath. So we're not solving the problem of uncertainty. We're not providing a crystal ball. The uncertainty is there, but it's sort of like if this flower is here, if I have my back towards it, I don't see the flower. So if uncertainty is all around you, but you're so focused on your breath, you're so like totally consumed with your breath, you have blinders on and all you can think about is your breath, then you just don't have space in your mind to even notice that uncertainty. So that's one way of dealing with uncertainty, is not to fight it, but just to get your mind focused on something else. So with that in mind, let's focus on our breath. You might think about a time that you felt lost. Or a time that you felt uncertain about something, uncertain about the outcomes. Where do you feel that in your body? Can you give it a name? Considering what you felt then, and consider how you got through it. You did overcome it. You're not in that moment. It's a past moment. So what happened? How did you get from there to here? We're doing this because it shows that you have the tools within you to overcome feelings of uncertainty. How did you do it? what worked and what didn't work, and what lessons can we learn? How can you be the master of your own uncertainty? How can you gain control over it? Imagine uncertainty as a wild horse. How can you saddle that up, strap the saddle on tight, and get on top of it, and get the reins on and start steering that horse where you want it to go? How can you ride uncertainty and not let uncertainty ride you? How can you feel comfortable with the discomfort? What has worked for you in the past? Remind yourself that discomfort is just another feeling. It's not who you are. It's just a feeling that you have. The discomfort is not the truth. It's just a feeling. The worst part is not the experience itself, but it's just your mind's resistance to it. So many times we magnify the negative impact of uncertainty by over-focusing on it. Meditation allows us to see that this discomfort isn't a bad thing, that it's just a feeling. And that the worst part isn't the experience itself, but it's the mind's resistance to it. The fact that your mind has already decided that it's going to be terrible. It's worse in your head than in reality. Mindfulness can be the antidote to the discomfort of uncertainty, because it lets you see your patterns and decide which ones are helpful or not by taking an objective, reasonable approach. It lets you see that discomfort and anxiety are just thoughts and feelings, and you can decide how you want to respond to those. You can focus on the things in life that you can change, because you aren't resisting all those uncertain things out of your control that you cannot change. Our focus on uncertainty can be viewed as a way to avoid dealing with the present or delaying an uncomfortable reality. You can think of a focus on uncertainty as actually procrastinating and not doing the task at hand. When you think about it this way, it's really inspiring to just jump into the task at hand and work on the things that you can change. If you can stretch. You can work on a six-pack. You can get into the best shape of your life. Let's take a few breaths together and we'll conclude this meditation. Inhaling the power to live in the present, and exhaling to let go of things that you cannot change. Inhaling the strength to do the things in your power to change, and exhaling the desire to focus on the things that are out of your control. With that, we'll conclude this meditation. Namaste.